Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness. Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwoken can go to become divine. But more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
So, Losa, here we are, the Nameless Isle. I imagine the demon inside you is all aflutter with excitement. And no wonder. Divinity is near at hand. Incredibly near. I trust that you'll keep him in check, now more than any other time. If you don't, the result will be cataclysmic. Apocalyptic. Very, very bad. Carrying on, then. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly what you intend to do with such a power. I have no doubt about that, but do remember, you can do what's good for you, too. All things in balance, you know. You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting, after all. Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ships burning in the bay, there's been a breach, let's call it. Regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. Make sure that's you. The strongest will survive and ascend.
Gareth greets you warmly. He's oddly chipper. More chipper than you've ever seen him, and certainly more chipper than most people mourning dead loved.
I should thank you. I don't know what came over me. Praise Lucian, I had you to put me on the right track. Not bad. Took some time to think. My parents led good lives. I'd rather celebrate them for the love they gave me than to wail over their loss. Besides, we have work to do. Once we anchor at the Nameless Isle, I'll scout ahead, see if I can help locate the council and ease the way. I'll report to you on what I find.
Gareth offers his farewell and hums to himself. You recognize the tune, Blessed and Bold, a hymn praising Lucian.
I can sense the raw powers of the source rippling through the air. She's a beautiful enigma, isn't she? All elven grace, and her own evil twin to boot. Yet she defies good and evil in a particularly charming, and therefore particularly perilous way. I hope to hear her whole story someday. I'm certain it'll be quite the tale. Your mind, the demon that's in there. As long as it possesses you, divinity will be his, not yours. You mustn't give it the chance, Losa.
I've plenty of fighters for hire. Experts in blades, bows, and bewitchment. Oh, I see you have a full contingent already. Then I'll...
Hello. This island is something else, huh? I'll bet I can find many interest... Of course. Told you I would, didn't I? Up to you.
Quite a journey I've found myself on with you. Is this where it ends, I wonder? Dangers indeed. You can almost hear the sounds of battle when the wind shifts correctly. And where there's battle, there's bound to be mercenaries. Gleku Duma, the words of the lone wolves. No doubt my former comrades will have them in their employ. Speak their words, and you might speak their... Pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some... I know.
He snorts derisively.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him. My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
These bodies have been purged.
Who could have done this?
I suspect we shall soon find out.
I've never seen ruins like these.
You don't get out much, do you?
A black ring captain stands before you. She looks remarkably ordinary, you think, as far as black ring go. But then you hear a voice inside your head.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. And do not doubt me, for I tell the truth.
Her expression does not change. She cannot read your mind, but you can read her face, and you see she grows impatient.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. There are no friends. There are those who serve the king and those who work against him. You serve and die. If you serve well, you rise again. Then serve the king and serve him well. Kill the divine pigs and kill the Godwoken. Kill them all. Feed the king their souls, and we shall rise together, and we shall live forever.
Every weapon in my stock has spilled blood in honor of the God King. If you can't do the same, then the fault lies with you. What'll it be? A bow? A few feet of sharp steel?
Your enemies shall be cast down.
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Losa, the prey that my master seeks, Godwoken. The cold presence ebbs away. You take a deep breath. Very well. Go, in service of the God King.
The covenant will be kept.
I must speak with this man. Please stay close and keep an eye out for assassins in the shadows. Very good. Now for some answers.
Red Prince, at last we meet, or rather, meet with your awareness of my presence. How often I've stood by you but an arm's length away, a shadow within the shadows, untouchable. Almost like meeting an old friend.
His eyes are black holes in a black-skinned sky. He bows with the deference of a noble among nobles, swinging ever so playfully between sincerity and sarcasm.
I suppose I should start with an apology for the attempts on your life. Talk about getting off on the wrong foot, wouldn't you say?
Failed attempts, remember? Hardly made me break a sweat, those lackeys of yours.
To my astonishment, and I admit my admiration. You may find this hard to believe, but given different circumstances, I would have been quite content to let you live. Let you play the Emperor from your golden throne in your golden city. Alas, certain events beyond even my control were set in motion. Ripples became waves. I had to act. And so I arranged for you to meet with an unfortunate self-inflicted end. His libido is legendary. How could he resist? And what better way to organize his demise? But of course I didn't know then he was God-woken, stronger than the demon. It's almost a pity we find ourselves on such opposite sides. All because of who you are, and all because of who she is. It was Sadha who set events in motion, Red Prince. If you were the ripple, she was the wave. She's a tidal wave that will take wing, become a murder of dragons, red as the setting sun, that will alight every corner of this world with the terrible splendor of fire.
Nor to me, I'm afraid.
But you do know her. You see her in your dreams. It is she whom you call the secret of your soul. The mother of dragons. You, the father, or so the prophecy says, but the prophecy must never come to pass. The simple truth of the matter is that, yes, we lizards were dragons once. The mightiest creatures to rule sky, earth, and sea. But such was the jealousy of... No one knows what happened next. Was it wizardry? Was it Zol Stissa who took mercy on us even then? But the House of Dreams trades in prophecy. They've always known we could be dragons again. For one day a man and a woman will be born, and their skin will be red, and the fruit of their union will be great red dragons.
A day that will come to pass.
Curse your obstinance. Listen to me. I am the House of Shadows. This is my role. I see the great games in motion. Allow them their flux when they advance for good. The renaissance of dragons would spell the end of our race, plain and simple. To that end, ally with me, Red Prince. Find Sadha and kill her. If
They look each other in the eyes, like two chess players contemplating their next move.
Actually, I think I'll call his bluff. Now then, I'm the Red Prince. Your role in this story is over. I am its sole protagonist. Sadha may indeed be dangerous. You're out of options, Master of Shadows.
The Shadow Prince stands checkmated, and he knows it.
I truly have no choice, have I? But beware. Sadha is ultimately dangerous. Not only can she be the...
He points to the fallen black ring.
If I'm correct, and Sadha's heart has been darkened by... There's a thing on this island known as the Sallow Man. He is a master of mirrors. Mirrors like his will read your mind. A word of warning, though. Be careful, and become the savior of all lizards, Red Prince.
I will be Emperor, yes. Of lizards or dragons, that remains to be seen.
Sabil na Shayanu, Sabil na Shalendevod.